Allah. Ya Allah. Era tujuani ashgalan عليكم جودا.
A wonderful night for games.
Dumus. Dar forest.
Nothing like the feeling of a breeze through my hair. Or so I recall.
Obzan bir şey çekip
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Nereye koydun mıydı ha?
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Amongst the pumpkins.
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
Why are you using Jackdaw's head for this game?
Well, if you must know, Jackdaw's our newest member, so we like to put him through his paces.
Please, could you explain the rules again?
Find his head amongst the pumpkins 5 times. Use your wand. I cannot be more specific than that.
How did you happen to become a member of the Headless Hunt?
I was executed alongside some fellow mutineers. We didn't like the way things were being run in our county, so we took matters into our own hands. Treason is such a strong word, but that's what we were found guilty of. Things would have turned out much better if they'd let me be in charge.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvellous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin! Cast away!
Revelio.
You stuck already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
Revelio. Ghost said I should blast the way to my...
You make this easier than it's supposed to be.
A mortal would be so good at this. You've almost got him.
Revelio.
Well, good job, I suppose. But we're not through.
Revelio.
It won't be long now. You'll find him.
So you found us. This ain't over yet.
Who would have thought a mortal would be so good at this? You've almost got him.
Revelio.
Well done! Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here. You've earned it.
Nicely done. But What's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are where you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
What would I find in the cave?
Aside from my mortal remains, if I remember correctly, some treasures, a magical bridge. But what kind of an adventure would it be if I spoiled the surprises for you?
Did someone in the cave cut off your head?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, when you visit, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I found them after he ran riot through the library. Doubt he even noticed they were gone.
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
For the missing pigs.
Revelio.
Forbidden Forest. Fuck. Get it.
Lumos. Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading. The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest. The treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden Forest could seem romantic to some. Treasure hunting suits me. Lumos.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named.
I'm embarrassed for you.
Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Incendio.
Avoiding
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
You'll have to fight defending
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Dur valla.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Lumos. I should investigate. Revelio.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد محمد.
Revelio.
على محمد آل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
Revelio.
صل على محمد.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Just like a Gryffindor to brave the Forbidden Forest in pursuit of adventure.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
It is utter nonsense. I've never heard something. You think I get more sense out of you?
Revelio.
They'll rest in 10 graves. Come out before I find you. No more happy gaming for you. Where did you learn that? Made a great escape. Stupid.
Revelio.
The item weapon years old.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Revelio. Lumos. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Revelio. Incendio. Intramuros. Lumos.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. You won't get away with that.
Incendio! I won't win.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jack Dora has led me. I wonder how big this place is. These rooms must have something to do with opening this door. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Revelio. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh.
Revelio. Revelio.
شي بقول باي. الجان.
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it.
Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Revelio. Accio.
That's odd. Thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Reparo. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Stupefy. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. Remarkable.
Nah.
Revelio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Incendio!
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Revelio.
Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Incendio. Revelio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but
a little something behind for me. My good. What the hell is this?
Revelio.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Revelio.
Another game. Around chicken, Mom.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Expelliarmus, Accio.
Expelliarmus.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Expelliarmus, Accio.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete.
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم
More spiders.
غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Check those bodies in this cave. Things are beginning to look very familiar. Expelliarmus. Allahu Akbar. Let's take a turn. Expelliarmus. Promising, but whatever.
Headed for Jackdaw.
Potato, Stupid, Accio. Incendio. Incendio, Levioso, Expelliarmus.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Revelio.
That's
Direction of
I
Asgard.
thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
But there's no sign of
Revelio.
Allahu Akbar, I'm doing a gun! Durable rocky, swampy skin.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
Jackdaw's remains. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
There's Jackdaw looking dead as ever. What happened here? Might it happen again?
Revelio.
Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy.
Expelliarmus. So many times.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Incendio. Protection. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
But that's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Revelio.
Where am I? Oh no! The room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of it. What is this place?
Oh, era! Yun ang cos'era kaya. Ano zuwan lima? Şu arma masaki kamport çangız. Vaya.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention. And might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those were of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Yet talent point each time you increase your wizarding level. You have new talents points to spend in the talents menu in your field. Allahu Akbar بخير هيبتها يا ريزورت هيبتها. You earn the talent starting at level 10. You may speak. You've earned talent points. Za'id starting at level 10. You may spend these talent points as you wish to enhance your spells to increase your combat powers, stealth, watch, and more. Choose wisely. Talent points may only be spent once. The number of talents you acquire will be limited. Return here often to see what new and powerful talents await you. The Gryffindor in the graveyard. As a Gryffindor. Amiraki. Dark Arts. As with Dark Art. Dark Arts. Stupefy has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Cursed enemies take increased damage. Dealing damage to a cursed target inflicts damage to all cursed targets. Material. The Expelliarmus has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Cursed enemies take increased damage. The Pindo has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Cursed enemies take increased damage. Ama chi dark arts nere alin casting incendio unleashes a ring of flame around you. Ama chi paraşüt ya yine be. Ne geçtim? We said pardon. Enemies near targets summoned by Akio are also called to American. Leviosa. Enemies near a target levitated by Leviosa are also levitated. Makora. These talents improve your overall effectiveness. These talents increase your abilities with dark arts. These talents help improve your spellcasting. These talents improve your stealth to sneak around. Room of requirement. These talents enhance your use of potions and combat plans. حسب زي ما كانت كلها يكم يعني كده اسم بيكت زور أولهم Asian magic throw expertise. Asian magic throw catches and throws disarm enemy weapons. Spell knowledge يك. والله مرزوق من set spell set is added. مرزوق basic cast majesty. Basic cast impacts reduce spell cooldowns. Protect absorptions. Successful protect blocks will contribute to Asian magic made perfect protect blocks contribute even more. Holding down dodge allows you to vanish quickly and reappear nearby. Enemy's ability to detect you is reduced. Allows you to spin while in solution mode. Amanchas. Edurus potion makes you invulnerable and deflects projectile attacks back to enemies. For each Chinese jumping cabbage thrown, a second jumping cabbage is generated and released at no cost. The invisibility potions and detectable effect lasts for a longer period of time. Ijara has Nakoda. Oishto. Wicked heals to a greater or number, has never here. Okay, go now. Actually, some of requirement. Endurance. I martial arts يمكن بتشي خوي باش غتوت ناتوا. يبيني. ما شاء الله لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. Exit the map of chain in the map.
Rebellion.
Rakam and small Rakam. وتام اللي ربما مدرو هذه تكون ما أنا نكتب لي وتام مدرو انسب Rakam أكتب خمس أحيانا جاء نخشى مدرو اكتب أخوة يا ريت هايبة الزور يا ريت عجيب خوش تايبة عجيب غريب شيء خوش تايبة.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
انجا الله كاك جا قرباني الله بحكم بيك أودي شغل يسوون شنو غشم
Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with a book.
Talents. Bro. Colección. Talents. Yes. Explorations challenge. Exploration challenge. Traits.
You need to learn the pulso, the banishing charm, useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the requirement. Tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. Yeah, good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. A wise decision. Thank you. A wise decision. Thank you.
Expelliarmus. Instantly. Excellent.
يعني زور تايبته يعني زور عجيبة زور
Revelio.
فقط هي balance. These balance will help you develop wizardry training but here. They serve both cold and hot and has a slight alcoholic content that seems to impact house elves much more than humans. Expelliarmus.
Revelio.
I had the courage to go into the forest.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine, Willetsy, charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes. If you wouldn't mind.
What were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Oh, trust me, you hear that at 11 years old. It sticks with you.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here.
Lumos!
Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
Forbidden Forest. Forbidden Forest.
Lumos! There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
Reparo. Accio. Protection. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Lumos! Well, look what we have here.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
There were duck's eggs as well. But surely those were curdle.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging. About the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here. Well done. I'm glad to see that you've been staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Vela differenziata, lo sa. La kuzanadın yer hazır. Peki, hatta posta sıkan bir an. La forma şöyle ben yani. Abi ya şöyle bir ay.
did. Oh, charming, I thought.
I was distracted by Peeves and ran face first into Adelaide Oaks the other day. Our books went flying. I think it made Peeves' entire week.
When someone says something nice to you, it's only because they want something.
Try working with a wand that's been passed down from 3 unruly sisters.
Someone passed me a note in class with a heart on it. It went bright red.
I'm uncomfortable with the size of my legs. Well, you were asking the other day, so I'm telling you. Professor Weasley must be exhausted doing her job as well as the headmaster's. We're lucky to have her.
I doubt there's ever been a headmaster as hated as Black. Dubious honor indeed.
It's good Black's children are too young to attend Hogwarts. I'd hate it if my father was headmaster.
I thought about transferring to Bzanin just to get away from Professor Black and his iron fist. But then I remembered that I don't speak French.
That was it. Half a bottle of flabbergasted leech, stirred clockwise.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defending, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Jak çabuk ermeni Ozan.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. A wise decision. Thank you.
ماوە ماوە بە تۆشتەکانە گرانە ئەوە چیەوە کاکە بە خاتری خوازار و 500 بە دوو دانە شوشە دوو شوشە جوانە نەباسە use it from the board pushing against enemies. Valla da gidelim. Let's go to the classroom.
That's the last time I ever teach an idea that I don't write down.
Rebellion.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom. For your sake. And that of everyone else.
Accio.
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Repulsor. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Diffindo.
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
I saw an aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell me more about your time as an aura.
Observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
That sounds positively exhilarating.
Exhilarating? It was at that. While it lasted, at any rate. I enjoyed a great deal of success as an aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep in battle changed everything.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. My partner and I had tracked a suspect to a harbor in Scarborough, trying to smuggle shrunken heads of all things. I had deduced that he was working alone. I was mistaken, and they knew we were coming. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, well, I barely escaped with my life. My partner wasn't so lucky.
I suppose being an aura is dreadfully dangerous. I'm sorry.
It is at that. But survival is not guaranteed for any of us. Pay attention. And not just within my class. This is what I must impress upon you all. A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart, until you consume the wrong one.
Well said, Professor.
Revelio. Repulsor. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Someone's parents had hung my folding paper and they shared them in the common room. I think they just took something.
How do
Hey!
Who do you think will fall from their broom first?
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The rooms are
This is brilliant.
empty. I want them returned in one piece.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Like what?
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Baru.
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
Ha! That wasn't too bad.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Aha! Brilliant!
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
Sean.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
Yeah.
How is everyone flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And meowlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed cars. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here. And where have you two been? Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky. If I could afford the new Bright Spark broom at Spintwitches, I'd be on it now.
Madam Kagawa, about what happened in class.
No need to discuss it further. Losing points for Gryffindor should serve as a deterrent against future escapades. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that I teach you a few additional spells, so please keep an eye out for an owl from me. You're also welcome to drop by any time with questions.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
I do like Madam Kagawa. She's been tutoring me after class. Although she is very strict when it comes to broom safety.
Spintwitches is opened in Hogsmeade. All the latest brooms, I hear. Not that I need one. The broom I have at home is the latest model. I wish I could afford my own broom. Savages are my brother's hand-me-downs.
In the dormitories should be enforced, just because it was a puff scheme.
أنا زرجة السلام عليكم.
السلام ورحمة الله
دقوا باش عضو زعل.
والله الحمد لله بخير.
لا طلعوا شيء.
يا ربي هالباش بيد الله جماعه.
وين بتوزرين؟
والله يا عبد الرحمن يقول ولا أمشوا ناس.
صحيح؟
يعني نظم بطاقة يعني.
زور بداخل.
والله بصي إن شاء الله هاكو بيجي كويس سريع دستين.
هذه دوامة. كبير من.
هذا دوامة بس أوروبية إن شاء الله توكيكو.
ها؟ طيب جايني جالس بدك ليش جايني جالس يجلسني والله. والله اسمه بازار. يورقي بازار.
أي نظام شوكي.
شوكي نعم. جيكم
يعني كشون؟
بس والله وعدنا بأخوك خالد تلفون كان بس جينا إحراج مناتهم يعني كم غلطة.
Lumos.
هو سبوا تحج زمان. طعم الله.
مجا خالد يتعرف يجات الباقينا. يشوف عارف.
والله خالد تجين برا. عيون. لا ما ساقوا زرقة فاضي. ما ساقوا.
Was no. Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Revelio.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I've a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-1's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
For those with a favorite can be enchanted to something particular Hogwarts elsewhere. Finally posted from smoothness and for stability. The styles room with a light touch of touch cord delivery.
That item is of the highest quality.
Amen.
That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match. Seeing flyers manoeuvre the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and a knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
Sounds as if you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I may be too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Revelio. Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
One never knows when society will be thrown into the midst of a war.
Hey you, Gryffindor.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times in this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
Can you tell me more about these courses?
Stalling, 5th year. Fine, I'll humour you. This course demands focus. Requires you to anticipate speed and height before every turn. The others test stamina. 3 courses in all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. I made them popular again, got the whole school hungry to compete. So, let's see what you've got, 5th year.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Success.
No, that's cool.
Excellent. This is rather fun.
That's not... You must have cheated, Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
There you are. The Cross Wands duelist to beat. I'd spend the entire day in Hogsmeade if I could.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worried that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine. Says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio! Alan himself will be proud. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madam Lawang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a knut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
I'd rather not, but if you insist, so be it.
I do insist.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
This will do just fine. Thank you. A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Always been keen on Keenbridge? Hang on to your valuables, that's all I'll say.
Revelio.
Keenbridge gives a story between the old handy to fend off his customers' nausea and keep them imbibing along.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Asan bakalım.
Revelio. 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 Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio. 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 Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
On another adventure, are we?
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
You should keep it. She doesn't deserve to have it.
I appreciate what you're saying, but you have much to learn about respecting the property of others. Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your ward work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick spelling on. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio. Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Figure I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Revelio!
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Intimidating. You piece of shit, motherfucker. Piece of shit, motherfucker. You piece of shit, motherfucker. Piece of shit, motherfucker. Piece of shit, motherfucker. Piece of shit, motherfucker. You 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 piece of shit, motherfucker.
Galleons and a historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those old treasure maps.